Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well, enjoying your day, feeling that peace within you. So I've been pondering, am I making things too difficult? Like in my group events, yes, I'm going to have a group healing and a group meditation to bring people back to who they are. But there's some people that just want relief. They want relief from that pain, that suffering. I know I have the abilities to do that. I have success stories. A woman in chronic pain for over a year, the doctor had no answers. Tuned in, connected with her. 15 minutes later, all that pain in her leg was gone. Somebody on their deathbed from cancer. Did a session with them. They lived for another 5 years. So I'm just really am I wondering, am I making things just too difficult? Even in my own life, is my mind getting in the way? This interference? That's always a practice, if you will, of just surrendering to that deeper essence within us. Because the mind naturally wants to figure things out. A mind naturally wants to understand. But maybe there's nothing to understand. There's nothing to figure out. It's just relaxing and diving deeper into who we really are. So I'm starting to change things up now on my end. And now I'll be doing these group healing events, but besides that, of returning them home to heal whatever ails them, also do some direct healing as well, where I just tune in, see what's going on, and bring that energy into balance, is the best way I can describe it. Have you ever seen this show from Charlie Goldsmith, The Healer, or seen his pages or his videos? My technique is very similar to that as well. If I see myself in video, you can see my eyes moving a little bit. But a lot of times for me, what I really feel is just an immense sense of heat. Because I'm merging with that person in consciousness and oneness. And I'm just feeling this overwhelming heat is the best way I can describe it. As this energy comes back into balance and maybe burning up those things that are the imbalances. Unsure. That's one of the difficulties I have, is how to convey what I do. Because there's no logical explanation of how spirit, how soul moves. Like merging in consciousness, merging in spirit and soul. Then what do I do once I'm there? I just allow the energies to merge and I get out of the way. And just seeing where that energy falls into. It's like when I come out of those spaces, I really don't remember much what happened. I just setting the intention when I get there, and I just hold that space of presence. And even when I'm doing these group healings, I barely remember what happened or what was said during those things as well. I just see myself as a conduit for spirit. I really don't call it channeling, because channeling to me kind of implies something outside of you, something outside of consciousness, spirit, soul. When we're really just being a conduit for that which we really are. So I'm just rambling here today, and I really don't want to have much of an agenda when I do these videos. We just want to sort of let it free flow, if you will. So if I just ask the cards, because I always got my cards around as well, my shaman's oracle deck, because I like that as well. So if I ask spirit, am I making things too difficult? And let's see what card wants to come out. Let's tune into this. I'm feeling drawn to this card. Am I making things too difficult? I would say I'm getting the love card. So when I'm feeling that, it's always about return to love. If you think you're making things too difficult, it's an indication that you're in the mind. Return to that state of unconditional love. The spirit, the soul that is not judging, not condemning you, just loving you unconditionally. So we're asking ourselves these deep questions. It's a return to love, return to home, of spirit, of soul, of consciousness, connected to all that is, that state of oneness. And we want to learn to move and operate from here. But this is a practice. No one lives from the heart completely. I get to see anyone do that. It's just a constant practice of just being here fully in this moment. When I observe the Dalai Lama on the videos, he seems to be always touching things or people. He always seems to be engaging his senses, if you will. Just reminding himself to stay here in this moment, because this is where all of our power resides, in this moment. It's not in the mind. Whenever we go into the mind for the solution, we're making ourselves weaker. The strength is within us, without words. I always say I'm not a big fan of word salads, these really long explanations, these long, detailed concepts. Keep it simple. Just keep it simple. All right. Thanks for watching. Take good care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon.